So this weekend was getting absolutely amazing. I was going to go out, do bike rides, do a whole bunch of things, go to Kitsilano, wander around the place, maybe even apply for a couple of jobs.
Totally need to find something better to put in this spot. Something.
Instead, what happened was I ended up getting sick on Friday. I don't know what I ate, but basically by the time I woke up Saturday, all of my insides wanted to come and play with the outside world, which needless to say is not exactly a lot of fun for me. So instead of going out and doing bike rides and a few other things and yada yada yada, I ended up staying home the entire weekend. On the upside, I ended up working on a bunch of things on After Effects, learning new little tricks of the trade and all that sort of stuff. So I put together a bunch of new things, at least for the video blog, and also actually hooked up the YouTube account for my Blogger account, so it'll update there. So that's 3 places it'll start appearing. Hopefully that works. But one of the other things I decided was I'm going to do 1 video on the weekend. So the goal is to do 5 little videos during the week, and then on Sunday do kind of like a weekend interview sort of thing. If nothing else, maybe to encourage myself to actually get the hell out of the house a little more. I did actually really want to get out. And I'm thinking tomorrow what I want to do is actually still get up early, go for a bike ride, do a little workout, then start getting ready for work. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened this weekend. Got the whole sickness, the whole fun stuff, played more video games. I still resisted the urge to going out and buy WoW, mainly for the fact that I'm running out of cash, which is kind of nerve-wracking. I mean, I've got enough money to take care of food. I don't have any money to pay bills. So on Monday, I definitely have to call a couple of companies and make sure things get pushed off a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much all that happened this weekend, which was a whole lot of sweet fuck all. In fact, the only time I left this weekend was to get batteries for the camera. I ended up getting a few other couple of things and some food, but other than that, yeah, that's pretty much been the weekend in general. I'm happy with the new transition stuff I did. It's fun. Try something new. Again, the whole thing of just getting out and being a little more creative with the stuff, which is the whole goal.
Oh, where'd this come from?
Berezhany Castle. It's somewhere in the Ukraine. Let's read a little bit about it. Let's see. Castle around which the modern town of Berezhany has sprung up, which was built on the island of the Zolota Lipa River in the 1530s and 1540s. And was the main residence of some magnate family. It's random. One of the other things I tried doing this weekend was actually seeing if there's a way I could use my little camera, plug it into my computer, and use that as kind of a proper webcam. Yeah, it turns out you can't, which sucks, because it would make it a little easier to do a little bit better recording, I think, maybe, I don't know. One of the other things I'm looking at doing is getting a USB microphone, basically just to try and improve the audio. The only thing I have to figure out then, of course, is tying a separate audio track in with the video one. Basically what I do when I'm recording is I'll make a video file, take a bunch of takes, and then end up slicing it up in a program later on and putting it that way, and it makes it easier when the audio and video is already tied in together. So the only thing I could think of doing is taking the video track from here, stripping out the audio, taking the audio track from there, stripping into that, and then redoing it that way. Actually, I think I just solved my problem. Huh. The other funny thing was trying to update the camera software for my old Canon on that Mac. Now, it updated and everything's fine, and the new software looks very nice and pretty, and would probably be really, really good if it actually worked. I don't know what's happened, but the stuff that's from like 6 years ago boots up just fine, so to speak, on the Mac. And now the new one, it'll load up one half of the program, but not the other half of the program. So I now can't even remote control my camera, and I can't even see if there's any way that I could maybe do some remote video recording with this camera. So that was the other thing, kind of tying into the webcam issue. And last but not least was trying to solve my fan issue on my computer. I've got a MacBook, and it's got an iSight. Now, most people would record with said iSight and make their videos with that. The problem with this is the fact that once I start using it, kicks in the system fan and pretty much sounds like an F-16 taking off in the background, so which is the reason why I'm using the Canon to record the stuff and then copy it over and all that sort of jazz. So one of the first goals I have after I start getting a little bit more cash and manage to pay off all my bills and all my debts and stuff like that, well, not all my debts, but the few immediate debts that I've got, would be to get a new camera.